Guys, welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance. I absolutely love this game. It came out earlier in the year, and we now have our first DLC. It's called From the Ashes. It doesn't have much story, but basically we rebuild a town which got destroyed in the conflict. And yeah, involves a lot of money, management, and it looks quite interesting. So we're going to check it out and see what it's like. After you and your comrades in arms drove the bandits out of after you and your comrades in arms drove the bandits out of Pribyslavitz, the village was once again left to be slowly swallowed up by the woods, which is kind of unfortunate because it was a swarming, bustling little hamlet, judging by the size of the ruined church there. But yeah, basically we've got to try and bring it back to life again. You always wondered why folk never went back to live there. So you were pleasantly surprised to learn Sir Divish has plans for his former hamlet. You don't know exactly what he has in mind, but I guess we're going to listen. But you'll be glad to have a hand in it. You're sure to find out in Talmberg what needs to be done. Okay. I have arrived at Talmberg and I would like to start this mission, please. Where is Sir Divish? He should be over here, but no doubt he's somewhere else. It feels good to be back in this game though, like I missed it so much. Just hope this DLC can start very soon. Sir Divish, where are you? Oh, that's where the star just flipped out. He won't be down here, will he? He'll be upstairs. If he is nearby, that is. I feel like he is nearby. Sir Divish! Sir Divish, where are you? We can't talk right now. Can we talk now? Yes, Sir Divish! Let's chat. Even though this is a private area, but I have no time to waste.
Greetings. What do you need?
I heard about these plans.
Can I be of service to you, Sir Divish? I've heard talk that something is going on in Pribyslavitz.
Henry, you've come at just the right moment.
Yes.
I sent a man to Pribyslavitz. My locator, Marius.
Okay.
What's a locator?
A land allocator. I charged him with checking on the condition of the settlement to see if we can start rebuilding it.
Okay, I see where we're going with this.
You're planning to resettle the village?
Yes,
To rebuild.
Why Pribyslavitz of all places?
because it's been lying fallow and falling into ruin since it was sacked by Havelmetic years ago. It's about time that changed.
Well, it should be safe there now. We trounced that rabble on the battlefield.
Yes, and that's why I sent my master locator there. However, he should have been back long since.
If you've no objection, I could go and look for him.
I'd appreciate that. He probably just got delayed. But I'd be happier if you checked it out.
Lost in the Woods. So that is a brand new quest with the DLC. Right guys, we have arrived and it's time to find the locator. Man, this is some memories. Some serious memories. Oh, that's all the stuff I left. I actually remember just dropping all my items on the floor. So I was in the middle of battle and I decided to start looting and I got so much hate for it. I was like, Scott, focus on the battle. You probably were right. I mean, there's a lot of stuff around here. I could sell all this. Ooh. This is all me, pretty much. Whoops. I'm hoping we can find him. I'm quickly going to check out the church. Check here first. Oh, that's a good sign. How do I go stealth? I forgot. Screw stealth. Oh. It's time. Oh man, I've not used this bow for ages. Oh, that's going to freak him out. I'm so bad. I was bad anyway with the bow. But I mean, now it's been like so long. No way that hit. No way. Oh, they may have seen me. Oh, my arrow skills are so bad. My archery skills even.
So you're the shooter. Now you're in deep
Uh-oh.
shit.
Ooh, sorry about that. I'll
Come
back
here,
into something.
liver.
Oh, that was screwed me up what that barrel did.
Bring it on.
Ooh, whoops. Ah, right, change to my sword. Or my mace even.
I'm gonna
Oh,
enjoy
he pushed
this.
me over. Naughty, naughty guy. Right now, I'm ready. Oh, straight ahead. Make sure I block all their attacks.
You're dead.
Go on, dare ya. He's got shot with an arrow. His own mate hit him. What? That was savage.
I'll slaughter you.
I hate when I'm outnumbered. Get away, fool. Come on, go for me, bro.
Come here, lily liver.
Trying to get past that shield.
Bring it on.
Go and do it, mate. Attack me. That's not what I meant. Nice, my mace skills have improved. I was saying I was trying to improve before the game ended.
Come on.
Maces are pretty good against very heavy armoured opponents, unlike these fools.
Is that the best you can
Go on,
do?
mate. I'm waiting for that little green icon to pop up. I can really get in their face.
You'll get what for?
Go on, mate. Do it.
Alarm!
Alright, fine. I'll go for you. Kill him. Ah, he's so good at blocking, mate. Oh, there we go. Got him once. Oh, stamina's completely depleted, though. Get away,
weak
fool.
at the knees,
Oh, I
have
think you got
you?
me. You got me. Saw a bit of blood. Yeah, give out D, mate. Oh, one sec. Did I get him? I saw no blood. But apparently I got him. My flurry of attacks. Hey, little archery man. Try and get past this shield. Go for it, bro. Give it a go. Go on, I dare you. Ah, try and up in there. He just fell to the ground. Yes. One man is left. So if he gets me. Hello. You scared? Oh, he's got his little axe out. Not a chance, mate. Not a chance. Ha 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 ha! Absolutely wrecked him. Where's this locator? Anyone else left? Anyone else want to give it a go? That's what I thought. He must be around here somewhere, surely. He was a prisoner. Where is he? I think I'd have seen him. Yes, I found him. Ha ha!
Please, help me.
I will. One sec. I want to do a lockpick. Oh man, I forgot to do this as well. Is this different? I'll try and find. Oh no, it's the right. Yes, I remember it. Now I'm getting flashbacks. It's been so long since I played it. Doing a terrible job, but I unlocked it. Oh. Some more lockpicks. Yay. Untie. You are free. So we found the locator.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Sir Divish sent me to find you. And it looks like I arrived just in time.
God's truth.
I'm Henry of Scalith.
My name is Marius Bielek, Master Locator. Sir Divish sent me here to survey the area.
Well, the outlaws are out of the way, so we can go and report to him, right?
Not just yet. Those bastards caught me as soon as I arrived. And so far all I've seen is the inside of the tent they tied me up in. I still have a job to do. Come along with me if you like. We'll report to Sir Divish afterwards.
Let's do that then.
I'll escort you then. At least I can make sure you don't get caught again.
Exactly.
What? Are there more of those bandits around?
No,
I hope
no,
not.
I just meant... Never mind. Should we get going?
I like Henry. He's so adorable, and he's exactly the same character. Like, he looks exactly the same in real life. It's kind of freaky.
What are you doing?
I'm doing nothing. So now we're going to survey the area, and hopefully it's suitable to work on.
This is a good spot for the rat house. Every village must have one. Be nice.
It's going to eat from the pot. Why not?
So the foundations will stay dry. It can have its own little square,
Oh,
close to the church.
sounds pleasant.
There's no better site here.
Yes, he's basically the architect. of this era. Probably gets paid quite well. He looks like he's dressed quite well. That's probably why he got captured, to be honest. Oh, some fruit and a chest. Oh, no, I don't want to lockpick that right now. I'm busy. So this is the, I believe, the church.
The church is still standing.
Just about.
Good. Good. Whoever built it did a good job. Considering how old it is and what it's been through recently, it stood up well.
I guess it
It won't
has.
be an easy job to fix it, but it can be done. Timber alone won't do, though.
It does look very stable, very well built. So I guess we can repair it instead of rebuilding it from scratch, which will save us money and time. And I like that. Right, where next? It's a pretty good, it's on a hill, of course, so you got quite a good defense. Should I loot this guy? Not sure how much space we even have. Not much. Of course we don't. I'll take his light stuff. Can I take that? Yes, I can. Taking his bow. I can sell it for Glojon. Or Goshon. I forgot what it's called now. The currency in the
Be
game.
a bit more careful.
Alright, I'm sorry. I had to save your life, you fool. I was outnumbered 4-1 and I still won. I am a good warrior. Where are we going now? See, this looks completely overgrown.
We could fit at least one tradesman's shop here. Maybe a baker's?
I like it. I do like fresh bread. That smell of freshly made bread in the morning. I'm not smelling that for a while. My mum, I think Mum used to have like a sort of bread mixer thingy, and she used to like every Sunday maybe. I was like, fresh bread. Where's he going now? Into the swamps. That is a big ass mushroom.
There's quite a lot of space here.
I guess
Just
there
needs
is.
clearing thoroughly. Then we could even fit stables here.
A good little chop. Chop down this wood. It's just in the way, isn't it? It's marvellous. I mean, who needs trees anyway? What's this global warming shit? That's a bridge. Still stands.
Main approach road and the stream.
Yes. Okay. Anything else to say to that? It's rather marvellous, isn't it? It's a very well made bridge. Made up of wood, yes, from the trees. See, I told you.
This bridge needs reinforcing.
Ah,
It won't last long in this condition. I reckon it would make sense to build a weir over the stream down there. The water here is clean and can be used to supply the village until we sink a well.
good
It's a
idea.
good thing we have this stream. No point in building without a water source.
Good point. You should build a well as well, for the with the wellness of this wonderful village, this hamlet. Your job sounds quite easy to me. Just approaches stuff that looks slightly
Supplies
destroyed.
and trade will flow through here.
I hope so. Okay. Can you predict the future? Do you know this for a fact? I reckon I need 5 million Grosjean to be. I swear it's not Grosjean. What? That's what I saying. Completely different. Just making stuff up now, Scott. Honestly, I've not played this game since like February, and it feels like a very, very long time.
I can't even see past the trees and ruins whether there's room for anything there. But at least the trees are strong and healthy. All we need is a few good woodcutters, and we won't have to bring in any timber from elsewhere.
Healthy trees, so let's chop them down. They look wonderful and healthy. What he means by that, they're not rotting. They look, it's good wood that they can use to build stuff with. I can't wait to see Sir Divish
Stone
again.
foundations. They'll come in handy, and we're close to the stream.
A nice strong wall. When will this survey be done? I don't know. It may take a time. We could have skipped it, but I thought it'd be fun to go around and follow these instructions and see what he says. Sir Divish is a fine man. I will loot this man's body, for he is now dead. He is an evil bandit. Got some bread, honey, very nice. Lockpicks, always useful. Is anyone else got any galoshan? Let's find out. Oh, we've got some decent armor. Tempted to take it. I'll take your boots. Don't know where he is right now. He's probably talking to himself. I apologise. Oh, where is he? What do you think of this place? It's pretty cool, isn't it? Go on, say something then. He probably was talking to himself. I didn't actually hear what he said, but...
A big space, clean water, close to the village green. A good site for an inn.
I'm going to wash myself. A good site for an inn, apparently. So people can stay here overnight, do some trade.
That's that then.
Is it done?
Most essential surveying is done.
Good. Seems like he's fairly impressed. It is now loading. Please do not clash on me, please. That took me a lot of time to do. I've not saved the game for a while. I swear if it crashes right now, I will be fuming. It's probably just trying to save it. There we go. Saved it. That's good. Right, what next?
So, Master Locator, ready to start building?
There's a long way to go before that.
Oh,
The few ruins that are left are basically beyond repair. It's all overgrown with brush.
Oh dear.
We'll have to get it all cleared before we can start rebuilding it.
So it is possible to rebuild everything?
Yes, absolutely.
But building a whole village is no small enterprise.
We'll need timber, lots of it, which isn't a problem in the middle of the woods, of course. We'll have to hire wage labor to begin with. Quite a lot of men.
who can pay for
I think we
this?
should get started without delay. There's a lot of work involved, but it'll be well worth the effort. I can just imagine it. The church will dominate the whole settlement.
Oh, that's good news. When will you inform Sir Divish?
Why wait? I'll head to Talmberg right away. But would you keep an eye on things here in the meantime? It would be rather embarrassing to run into more bandits when I return with Sir Divish.
No problem. I'll be right here.
It shouldn't take us long.
I guess I'll wait here then. Hopefully Sir Divish does return. And he sees my wonderful work.
My lord,
Ooh.
welcome to Pribyslavitz. That is to say, welcome back to Pribyslavitz after all these years. Well, what's left of it.
Not to worry, Marius. I'm glad to be back in my old hamlet. Although, it seems to have aged about as gracefully as I have over the years.
I beg to differ, sir. It's quite dilapidated, unlike your good self, but at least it's safe now. Thanks in part to Henry here, who also saved me from a predicament that cost me valuable time. Who knows? If it hadn't been for him, we might not even be talking now.
Well, lad, in the end, you managed things in your own way, I see. Just as you said you would.
I did my best, sir.
Right, what should we say? I paid the ransom and I want something for it. I mean, we might get some money for that. Let's go for it.
Well, to begin with, they wouldn't hear a word about letting Master Marius go.
Huh.
Of course, the clink of silver is the only language the likes of them understand.
They're a perfidious rabble.
True, sir, and greedy with it. They wanted a fat ransom and, well, I paid it from my own purse.
I appreciate your doing everything you can to ensure the safety of my subjects. I don't know how much you had to pay.
Loads.
Sir?
Henry shouldn't lose out for doing the best he could under the circumstances. Here, this ought to cover the cost.
Yes.
Let's get down to the matter in hand, shall we?
600.
What state is Pribyslavitz in?
Sir, in my official capacity as locator, I am gratified to inform you that the hamlet of Pribyslavitz may be renewed. And indeed it offers prospects of considerable expansion beyond its former limits.
Splendid. Finally, some good news for this province.
And badly needed, too.
So, what have you discovered so far? I want to know all the details.
The layout of the village.
We had a scout around.
We conducted a basic survey,
Yes.
from which we can make a preliminary outline of the parcels. I already have in my head an initial plan of what can be built where.
We should certainly have a church. I'd like to preserve the existing one.
That should present no serious obstacles. The building is in much better condition than we anticipated. But extensive reconstruction will be required.
That's to be expected.
We will need a lot
There's a
of money
stream
for
here,
this.
and a well, right in the middle of the village.
Yes, and there are abundant woods around. Clearing them will provide both extra land and timber supplies that we can use right away.
Right now, I believe we're standing on the village green, aren't we?
The future green, that is. The village centre will comprise at least 6 large buildings to begin with. We can't fit any more than that here. So there will be other buildings away from the square, in particular more extensive structures.
I'm glad to hear it. I never expected you'd find so much space here in the middle of the woods. The building work we're about to engage in is only the first part of my plan. Later, we'll clear more forest for agricultural land and build more farmhouses. But for now, we'll have to focus on more sensible goals.
As you wish, my lord.
But rebuilding a whole village must cost a king's ransom, though.
It's true it won't come cheap. Before the tradesmen settle here and start producing and trading, it will be necessary to invest a certain amount of capital.
A certain amount? How much exactly?
I wouldn't venture to state a precise amount at this point, but I expect it will come to some thousands, even tens of thousands of groschen.
What?
That much? I hope you're good at haggling.
We shall, of course, attempt to procure everything at the best possible price, but raising a settlement from the ashes you see around you is a costly business. Nevertheless, I can assure you, my lord, that if all goes well, the investment shall all come back to you with interest.
I hope I shall live to enjoy it, Master Marius.
A village isn't a village without villagers. You'll need new subjects. Even preparing the ground for building will need lots of labour. Where can we find so many people, sir?
You sound skeptical, lad, but it's a good question. I've already given it some thought. I've agreed with Radzik and Hanish that we shall make an announcement in Rattay to invite people to move here and help with the construction, which will bring them many benefits, but also obligations. In addition, I expect the prospects of a new home will appeal to your former Skalitz neighbors more than a makeshift camp by the castle walls.
They'll be delighted, sir.
A splendid solution, sir. I've also been concerned about how to bring settlers here, but now it seems there will be no shortage of new inhabitants after all.
It all seems to be working out fairly well. Just the money side
It seems
is an
things
issue.
are finally looking up. We routed the bandits in battle, and Henry took care of the remnants. When can we get to work?
Right away, as far as I'm concerned. All we need is people and the necessary funds. And we'll need someone to keep order, at least in the interim.
True. I'll leave you some of my men.
If I may, I would recommend quickly appointing a bailiff to take responsibility for the renewal of the village, its coffers and its citizens.
True. First things first. Since you understand these matters best, you shall take charge of the land parceling and building works. You'll be available to the bailiff, but answerable directly to me.
I'd be honored, sir. Thank you.
And, as regards the office of bailiff, what about you, Henry?
Yes, sir?
You've proven yourself well. You've demonstrated that you're capable of solving problems, and you command the respect of your former Skalitz neighbors.
Well, I'm not so sure.
And you're also capable of maintaining law and order.
I must concur.
So, let us expedite matters. Henry, I hereby appoint you to the office of bailiff of the hamlet of Pribyslavitz, in my domain.
My lord, it's a great honor. Thank you.
You will oversee the initial renewal and administration of the village that will set the ground for further development. But don't imagine it'll be a bed of roses, lad. Being bailiff doesn't mean you can do whatever you like. If you don't treat the settlers rightly, I'll soon find out and relieve you of your office. Besides, we can't spare a single groschen from the Talmberg coffers now, with the province in chaos. So, you'll have to cover the cost for the building work from your own purse.
Me? But Marius said it would cost a fortune.
True, but from what I hear, you know how to get your hands on coin enough. So, I expect you'll manage it just fine.
I'd like to know who's been spreading such gossip.
And I am assigning you certain specific tasks. You must ensure the rebuilding of the church. That means complete reconstruction, wall paintings, and a new altar. See to it that in the future, the village will be capable of supporting a certain number of people. For that, you will need to ensure the construction of essential artisans' buildings. And ultimately, the village must produce sufficient earnings to fund further expansion.
But, sir, I've never done...
I understand your concerns, but you'll be handsomely rewarded. I shall grant you the proceeds from the whole village for the first 5 years, and you have my permission to use the surrounding woods and land as you see fit.
Well, that's, I mean... Are you sure I'm the right man for the job, sir? It's a lot of responsibility.
As you said yourself, Henry, it's a great honor. Besides, you won't be alone in it. I'll assist you and supervise the construction work.
Phew. All right, then.
So, we're agreed. You'll give this document to the Rete bailiff. He'll make the announcement to invite settlers, which should ensure enough people to begin work. At the same time, your official appointment as bailiff will be announced.
I don't know what to say, sir.
I'm sure you won't disappoint me, Henry. And now I must get back to my duties at Talmberg. Send word when everything is prepared.
Certainly, sir. Have a safe journey.
Farewell, sir.
We have our next objective. We have a lot to think about, but I'm pretty excited. I'm excited to see where this goes. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on this video if you guys want to see more of the DLC, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.